My name's JB from Practical Permaculture Institute of Kenya. Just for my viewers to really understand my background before I explain exactly what I'm doing or what I've been able to do at Emanyata Secondary School, is that professionally I'm a trained high school teacher, and having a background of teaching and having worked with the schools and students, I was able to understand the problems that schools go through. One of the problems that schools go through, and which at that time there were very few people who were addressing those problems, if anything none, was a real feeding program in schools. And so when I realized that most of the schools in East Africa are depending on buying mainly starch provision foods, and most of the students do not have a nutritional diet, then our schools were actually growing into a green or a dry desert. Then I actually decided to change my career and address the gap, fill the gap by addressing the problems that schools are experiencing today. The crops, most of them have started germinating. So then we set up this particular section. We created 6 long beds, bed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all the 6, we actually set them aside specifically as nursery beds.
My name is Soheda. I volunteer. I volunteer as one of JB's team members, and we have been here. I have been with JB since day one, and I'm not regretting to be with him because I have learned a lot of things. Permaculture is all about people's care. Permaculture is not only just coming to the farm, digging. Permaculture contains a lot of things. And also, we have been constructing what is called swales, and we were using A-frames and contours to construct swales. After there, we went to gardens layout. Then we started up coming with gardens till now. And through permaculture, many people's perspective have been changed, that even as women, we can do things in the garden and we can do it better. My name is Emanyata. I'm a Form 4 student in Emanyata Secondary School. Here in our school, we have introduced a project called permaculture. Due to permaculture, as a student of Emanyata, we have learned more, like to prepare compost manure and also to plant different types of crop in one field. But also we have learned on how to make different seed beds. In the permaculture, many products we are getting as a Emanyata student.
My name is Rafael Taru from Emanyata Secondary School, Form 4 student. We see the importance of permaculture, that it will provide the conservation of land, but also provide employment to the community.
My name is Isoka Oloma Iroti. I'm the academic master and also the timetable master. Having the friend of PPI Kenya by JB, having a good practice of agriculture here in Emanyata Secondary School, that they think to decide 3 things: to make for us the poultry, building the kitchen house, but also for making the garden, and 3, for having the house for cattle. But also we thank for the cooperation of teachers together with the students, for sure they commit themselves and working together, and this knowledge will apply in the around community. As I learned, to make sure that if the student finish the Form 4, where they are going to establish a small garden through this experience of permaculture.